I want to go over this breathing.
Okay. Let's see your exercise. Turn your back to me.
Oh, well, let's do it right here so I can get it on
Okay.
film. So I'm right there. Okay.
Okay, you face the film.
Okay. Face the film?
Feet apart.
Okay. Okay. Feet apart.
Hands backward on your rib cage.
Backwards like this?
Yeah, way up.
Way up. Okay.
Okay, thumbs forward.
Thumbs forward.
Now elbows back like chicken wings.
Yeah.
Now keep your head up.
No.
Don't play. Over you go, bend.
Okay.
Keep your head up, look straight ahead, a little further down.
Oh.
A little further down. There you go. Now, slowly, all the air you can get. Every time you open up, every time you take your breath, it's the last one you're ever going to get. And push it off. Push it up hard. Keep your head up, mouth wide open. I don't want you waving up and down. Stay placed. Deeper. Good. In and out. In slow, out slow. In slow, out slow. Get bent. Better do this without these kinds of things or tight pants.
Okay. Okay. It's getting
All
dry.
right.
A little dizzy.
Little.
Yeah. I bought this, as you can see.
What is that? Timer?
Little timer. Radio Shack.
Good. That means you dizzy that quickly.
Huh?
Are you okay
Now, now one thing about, I can't go too far back because at one point I did dislocate my shoulder a few years ago. So when I go right back there, I get a little bit of a twinge, even though.
And you don't need this.
What?
That's tight. Loose, loose, loose.
Yeah.
Everything loose when you do it.
Yes. Okay.
Over you go again.
Okay.
Right hands
Oh, my hands are back here.
as high as you can get them so that you're on
And
your
then-
rib cage.
Okay,
So
elbows
you're
back
almost on
and.
your weights. Wait a minute, Michael.
What?
See, here are your ribs.
Yeah, those are my
So
ribs.
You need to be up. Here.
Higher? Oh boy.
Now, can you flatten your hands?
I don't think so.
Then let your shoulders relax. Let your elbows relax.
Yeah.
Turn your hands this way.
Yeah.
Let your elbows relax. Okay.
So it's higher.
Open the ribs. Push it out. Head up. Don't bounce. Push it over. In and out. Now you're beginning to feel dry. You're beginning to feel, oh God, this is tiring. Right?
Yep. Okay,
And
so it's
stop.
higher up on the ribs, and
Yes,
so my
that's
thumb is
it.
actually on that thing there. Okay.
Stony,
Yep.
listen. Listen to what I say.
And then I gotta do this.
Now wait a
one,
minute.
too.
Now come do the until you get a little more control on these. You're going to work 3 minutes twice a day.
Okay.
Now when
Is
I
it good to
say-
do it in the morning?
I wouldn't suggest when you get up,
Why?
because you ever jumped out of bed and run for the phone?
Oh yeah, you got.
Right.
Okay.
You don't do this until about 40 minutes after you've had something to eat. Something in your tummy.
Yes. Okay.
You know, if you have cereal or you have a roll, whatever. Have what you have. Wait until, the body is saying, oh God, that was good, give me some more.
Maybe it's more yawning, huh?
Yeah, because that's a request for air when we yawn. It's not because we're tired.
And then
it's
3
because-
times a week, what I do is I get out of bed and I get dressed to go work out, and then I go and I run, and then I eat, and then I guess I could do this after I.
Yeah. Why do you run?
Oh, you know, Judy, I got to tell you something. At one point in my life, I was not running, and the funniest thing happened. All of a sudden, my whole, I felt short of breath, short of, and I felt like I was getting ill. Like the lungs and everything were getting ill. But then after I started running, it just opened it up, and it really, it helped a lot. So
Okay.
it strengthened, I feel it strengthened my lungs, prevented me from getting sick.
What it did was make you breathe.
Mhm.
But if you you do as much, you do more with 3 minutes of this than you do in a full mile run, breathing, because you don't get down to the nitty-gritty till you're out of breath.
Yes.
And when you get to the end of your running, that's
Yeah.
when you're really getting some air.
Yes.
But that whole running thing, until you get to that point, you're not breathing.
Yeah.
You do more for your lungs with this exercise than if you run a mile.
Yeah.
And you run a mile every day, but it's about a mile It's,
Yeah. And part of it too is as you run, you do want to not get. You want to kind of pace it and relax it and be able to get.
yeah,
That's
but you
what,
don't, what I'm saying is the actual lung work is, and when you're running, you're breathing with your chest, not with the lobes, the lower lobes of the lungs.
Yes.
It's all here.
Yes.
We want it here.
Yes.
This is where the big part
Where
is.
the ribs are.
Where
Yeah.
the ribs are. That's
not lower.
No, because the ribs, excuse me, the ribs were designed to protect the lungs.
Yes.
Because a bullet hole or a broken rib, a ruptured lung, you're just as dead as a bullet in your heart
Yes.
or your head.
Yes.
So this was an added protection.
Yes.
That's why they don't attach to anything till
And
you
so
get to
mine
this
are
point.
higher too. And you know, I have been doing it wrong for a long time.
Why?
Because I have assumed that that really my breathing should be going down here and filling out here.
There's nothing there.
Here. But I've been thinking here rather than thinking here.
Yeah, it's the ribs.
It's the ribs that need to really be, see?
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, look at this. I push my hands together and I open them. What goes in?
Air.
Now, they were together. They were tight.
Yeah.
Nothing in there. Air goes
Yeah.
in. The same thing happens here. Put your hands just comfortably on your ribs.
Yeah.
Now, wait. Here. Now, think. Open the ribs. Don't think breathe. Think open the ribs.
Yeah, air goes in.
And ultimately, that's how you think. Open. No, what is with this? Has nothing to do with the ribs. Just open your ribs.
How do you do that? I can't do
That's
it like
what
that.
you can. I can. See? Watch. I'm full.
But you're not breathing.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And I hardly opened. We have to get, listen, Mike, before you can do that, we have to get the lungs back in shape, and they're not in shape.
Yeah.
They're not in shape. Now, on your feet again.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hold your wrist.
Okay. Hey.
Okay,
Okay.
there you go. And think of, get your elbows back so the chest is up. See, if this isn't open,
Uh-huh.
can't get anything down here. That's good.
Okay.
Right now, mouth open. Push against my, now out. Now push against my hand. Open, 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 open. Oh yeah, push it all out. Open and push. Open the ribs. Open them up big. Don't hurry, just open them up and right against my hand. Okay, stand up, you're stoned. Sit.
How dry I am,
Your throat will be very dry.
how wet I'll be.
How's that feel?
Good.
You got some air, didn't you?
Yeah.
A little different from running?
Uh-huh.
Considerably.
Yeah.
Oh, the body says, Christ, that was great, do some more. Now listen to what, yes.
Okay, so
slowly.
it's really, so this is, the ribs here is what really
The
expands.
ribs. Yeah. See, the small lobes of the lungs, listen,
Yeah.
are up here.
Yeah.
The big ones are down here. That's why you have all this. These don't even attach to anything till they get to the spine.
Yeah.
So that they open
Yeah.
and close. They're a protection for the lungs.
Yes.
Because if you can't breathe, you can't live.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because if you don't breathe, the heart doesn't work.
Yeah.
Okay? So, that's why it has a super colossal protection. Now, this is done slowly. We've got to get those opened up before we can work on isn't going to do you any good.
Yes.
If this is caved in, Mike, it's like if you have a balloon that's shaped like this, and you close off the top, how do you get air in the bottom?
That's right.
Do you see? How do you get it out?
Yeah. So
If
this
this is
has to be
okay,
open so the air can
This has
go
to
through.
be open.
Yeah.
Shoulder blades back.
Yes.
Pull them together. Now the chest is up.
Yeah.
Now hold your ribs. Now open the ribs. Open. Slowly. Open. Close. Keep the shoulders back. Now deep. Last breath you're ever going to get. Now push it all out. Now open. Last breath. Push it all out. You want to get a good night's sleep? Or get into bed, sit up, and do 10 of those slow. You'll be out within. Cannot remember the last time I got through the Lord's Prayer. It's like that.
Yeah.
I started, I'm out.
Now I lay me.
Because the body requires oxygen, and you fall into the good sleep right away. Have you ever walked into a room, maybe where Elise was asleep, and you thought, my God, she isn't breathing?
Yeah.
Because you couldn't hear her breathe?
Yes.
Put your hand on her rib cage,
Yeah.
and feel those ribs working.
Yeah.
That's the good sleep.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes 40 minutes.
Do you sleep on your back or on your side or stomach or?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
you
never
don't
stay
know?
awake to see.
No. Really?
Really?
Come on. Now, when you go to sleep, when you first go to sleep, are you on your back or are you side or stomach?
Sometimes on my back, never on my stomach.
Yeah.
Sometimes on my back, sometimes on my side.
Yeah.
But when I lie down, the hell with it. Now you see what you do with this exercise is set yourself up for good breathing. So, within minutes, you're breathing deeply. And that's the good breath.
Yes.
When people are struggling and snoring or dragging air, they're struggling for air.
Yeah.
That's when you tell them to turn over.
Okay.
You see? Roll over, turn over. Because they're struggling to get air. When you can't hear them breathe, just put your hand on the rib cage and you'll feel the gentle opening and closing because the body is finally relaxed.
Yes.
Now the reason you don't do this the minute you get up in the morning is because when we're lying down, whether it's on your side or your back or whatever, all the muscles are stretched out. What we're really doing is resting the internal part of our body
Yes.
when we sleep. So imagine jumping up. What goes on inside your body?
Yes.
That's why you're nauseous. You jump up to answer the phone or answer the door, and you feel, oh God. So you don't do this until you've had something in your tummy. But I would definitely get up.
Twice a day.
Twice a day. Leave a good 8 hours in between, Mike.
Yes.
Because believe it or not, this is a very strenuous exercise.
Okay.
You're already opening up the ribs. You just took a breath a second ago to go in your room. And that's how you have to breathe when you sing.
Yes.
And you also have to keep that chest up so it keeps open. Do you understand?
Shoulders down and back.
Yes, and back, like you locked your shoulder blades together.
Yeah.
And see, that pulls the chest up.
Well, let's feel the shoulder blades. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, here, this is what you do.
Yeah.
This thing, you're a little touchy.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me your arms.
Okay.
Lift them, like so, like this.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know that.
Look where the chest is.
Yeah.
That's open.
Yeah.
Now, you don't have to do a thing. Just keep that position, but bend forward. Head up. Feet apart. Open the ribs. Close. Slowly. Open. Close. Push it all out. Slow. Huge breath. Now, get all the air in the room. Keep your elbows back. Slow. Now slowly. In. Out. In. Feel against my hand. See it?
So you like this idea of like this?
Yeah, so that this is up. See where this is?
Yeah.
If this is open, you can get air down here.
Yeah.
Now look what happens if this is not open.
Right.
Let your shoulders go forward.
Okay.
Okay, again, try to breathe.
Okay.
Now you know, of course, the ribs are opening all the way around. Go
Yeah.
ahead, open. Can you feel my hands move?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this thing with the, I've never done it that way. That's right. Okay. Seems more.
And you
Correct.
feel great now, don't you?
Holy woozy.
Totally relaxed. Some people get tingly fingers, feet, nose will tingle, because what's, the air goes into the lungs, is oxidized and sent to every part of your body. And that's why you feel good.
Yes.
You feel relaxed, you feel at ease,
Yes.
because you got some oxygen.
And
Badly
then black,
deprived.
and then relax it, but keep
Keep
kind of
this.
keep them together.
Yeah.
Almost forcing them together. There's a little bit
Yeah,
of tension
until-
there, forcing them together.
Yes, because you're not used to it. The latissimus is weak.
Huh?
Whether you work out or not, your lats are weak.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Just think open, close.
So really, when I'm performing, my shoulders are back like this?
Yeah. And look at the difference in the appearance.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that
Night and
clear?
day.
You better believe it.
Night
We
and
won't
day.
work on the until I'm satisfied that we're getting a good supply of air consistently. You'll find if you do this 3 minutes. Now, let me explain something. You set that for 3 minutes. And over you go. And you breathe. Now, there's a point there where it begins to feel very dry and very cold in the throat. And like it's a real effort to take another breath.
And the singing exercises should
Now,
also be done with this
Yes.
same position?
Oh, yes. So you can use this air.
Okay,
Now,
because I have to admit that I have cheated a little bit on my singing exercises. And that
Doing
I've
them in
done
the
it in my
car.
car. No.
Forget it. No. Forget it. Where was I? You set your clock, your little timer, for 3 minutes. And over you go. And you work slow. In, out. In, out. The moment you have that feeling that this is cold, or dry, or, geez, I really like this is tiring. The minute you have that sensation, Mike, you stop. I would. You set your clock, your little timer, for 3 minutes. And over you go. And you work slow. In, out. In, out. The moment you have that feeling that this is cold, or dry, or, geez, I really like this is tiring. The minute you have that sensation, Mike, you stop. I would suggest you do it over your bed, or at least have a chair handy, because sometimes people will go a little farther than they should. And you wait until everything in the room is back where it normally was.
And it's warm again, the throat.
Well, it feels relaxed again. That's a matter of a very few seconds. You don't worry about that. You don't say, let me see how many seconds was that. No.
Do that well.
As soon as you feel comfortable again, like the heart rate has gone back down, then you stand up and you do it again until you have that same sensation of dryness or, geez, this is really hard work. Don't go past those signals. They're signals that tell you don't bother because you're not going to get adequate air. You're tired.
Yes.
So you sit down.
Yes.
And then when you feel everything's back in place, up you get, you do it again. You continue doing the exercise and resting.
Yes.
Doing the exercise and resting until your little timer goes ding, 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 or whatever noise it makes. That constitutes 3 minutes.
Yes.
3 minutes includes your breathing and resting.
The resting, okay.
You don't try to tack that onto the end.
Yes.
And you don't overdo. That's important. The moment that you have that experience that you're well acquainted with now, you know how that felt,
Yes.
stop. Because anything past that, you lose control.
Yes.
It's counterproductive.
Now I noticed when you held it, and when even when I was standing up and I was doing it, it was feeling open and it was doing it. So do I always have to bend over?
Yes. Do you know why?
No.
Okay. Bend over.
Okay.
Assume the position.
Assume the position, okay?
Head up now.
Okay.
Look straight ahead. Hold your ribs.
Okay. Oh.
Over you.
Actually, I can't hold the
Well,
ribs.
turn your hands the other way.
Okay. Okay.
That's right. Okay. Now wait just a minute, Mike. I want you to feel your chest. Just feel your chest. Where did the air go? Hold your ribs.
Oh.
Where did the air go?
It went down here.
That's why you're in that position.
Oh.
Because if I had you standing upright,
Yes.
you might be able to get it down there, but you wouldn't get the quantity. This prohibits just this.
Oh, okay.
Forces it. Do it again. Get your feet
Okay.
apart.
Okay.
Head up.
Head up.
Now, just breathe in. Try to fill your chest. Where does the air really go?
Right here.
Right
yeah,
here.
You're right. Yeah.
Right down. If I had you stand up, as you normally would if you were sitting or standing,
Yes.
we wouldn't get that effect. It's this position that forces it down into the lower lobes. Doesn't mean you're going to stand that way when you sing. But we're going to get those muscles activated.
Not like this, no.
No.
But I will have
But
my
you will have your chest up, and you'll work from there, and
Yes.
you'll look like, gee, I'm glad to be here for you.
Can I ask you a question, though? Even if
Yes.
you're like this, and what happens if you're singing a very depressing song? Now, wouldn't it be like a body language of...
Oh, there are body languages, but let's talk about how you, it's even the body language is the hands, the expression of the face, it's not a cave-in.
Yes.
You can't cave in, because what do you need to sing?
Air.
No air, no sound.
Yes.
No air, no sound.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
Yes.
No air, no sound.
You bet. So, you're going to still have this open.
Mm-hmm.
You're singing a depressing song. It's slower,
Mm-hmm.
and if you have to do any phrasing,
Yes.
you've got to have control.
Now, here's another thing. So, I'm doing this breathing exercise after I eat.
Not after you.
Well,
eat
within
a
40
good-
minutes.
You wait 40 minutes.
Wait 40 minutes, okay. After
Now
I eat.
the rest of the day, you could do it after lunch because you've been up. See, the body is all settled
Yes.
in that amount of time, and you have the food in.
So, at least after 40 minutes.
Yeah,
After I've eaten.
yeah.
Okay. But then when do I put in the singing exercises? The singing exercises.
You will do your exercises, and then this will follow your exercises. In other words, you can do them in the morning, you can do them in the evening.
Oh, so do
You
the
know,
exercises first and then follow
and
with
then
the air.
yeah, because if you do this before you sing, you're dry as a bone.
Yes.
You never do this before performing.
Yes.
Got that?
Mhm.
Now sit. So you have to work out the best way for you to work that into your schedule.
Mhm.
There can be 12 hours in between, but no less than what?
Oh, excuse me. There were 12,
There could be 12 hours,
but no less than 8.
no less than. Because you're working these muscles, you don't, people say, geez, twice a day is good, I'll do it 3 times a day.
Yeah.
They wake
Hey,
up
I'll
the
do it
next
4
morning.
times a day.
Yeah, oh yeah, and then they wake up the next morning, and this is gonna be great. Nothing happens, because those muscles tighten. I'm
Yes.
giving you safe.
Yes.
No, 3 minutes, twice a day is not going to tighten those muscles, it's going to loosen them. But
Yes.
if you tried to do them, say, 4 hours apart,
Mhm.
you're just stoving up the muscles, they're going to tense up on you.
Yeah.
That's why you've got to give them time to relax and adjust. You're going to find out.
So when
that-
you're breathing now, your breathing is right
yeah.
into this
You
area.
bet. You bet it is.
And I've been doing it.
Now, wait a minute,
I've been
Mike.
breathing down here, way
Well,
down here.
what's down there that get air into?
Just the brain. You know, I was thinking diaphragm lays flat.
Oh, please, don't even. The diaphragm, darling, is an involuntary muscle that works with or without your consent.
Mm.
How do you think a prize fighter who's flat on the mat, out like a light, regains consciousness? Because he uses his diaphragm? No, the diaphragm goes to work. It does it by itself. And because it goes to work, pray to God, otherwise you've got a dead fighter,
Yeah.
he regains his consciousness as the air begins to circulate through the system, through the body, because it goes to every part of your body.
Yes.
That's why you get a head rush.
Yes.
And that's, later you'll think, geez, I mustn't be doing this right because I'm not getting dizzy as fast.
Mhm.
No, you start getting some oxygen in that body, you'll feel rejuvenated.
Do you get the dizzy spells, or do you get them? Do you get them
No.
like? You don't get them at all?
No, because I do this
You
every
can't
night.
do 3 minutes straight, can't you? Without getting dizzy?
Mhm.
Really?
Because I started to tell you before you interrupted me 3 times. You're going to find out you're standing talking to somebody, and you say, well, hey, did you see that? You'll be talking, and you put your hand on your hip, or you're leaning against something, and all of a sudden the body goes up, because the ribs open up. You will be breathing that way 24 hours a day, because that's the way you were designed to breathe in the first place. You have a new baby come. When you bring that child home, take a look. This kid can scream all night, all the next day, all the next night, and never gets hoarse. And you look at them lying in their little bassinet, and they look just like little toads.
Yeah.
And they yell, and it goes, the chest goes up, and man, you
Yes,
hear 'em
yeah.
all over the neighborhood.
Yes.
Because they breathe the way they were designed to breathe. We get uptight as we grow up, and we get catch breath. Starts in the first grade. Starts in kindergarten. I know. Catch breath. Gotta say the
I remember you said something about the English, the way, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
not this way. But don't get into that right now. Things will come back to you as you work with this. But you understand what you're doing now. And I'll tell you, within 3 days, you're going to hear a difference in your sound.
Mm.
And within 3 days, you're going to feel, I can sing all night.
Mm.
That's what she hasn't had. She breathed properly from the time she was a baby until until maybe 6 years ago when she started changing her style, 5 years ago. Then she stopped because she was doing something else. Didn't you hear her take breaths in the middle of words?
Yeah, that's terrible.
In the middle of words. She never did that before. She did go forever. Because she was breathing correctly. But then the pressure and everything else, she didn't know she was breathing right. She just did it.
Yeah.
Do you see?
Yes.
Babies are born, unless they have an upper respiratory problem, breathing as they should, using the body the way it was designed to function.
Yes.
And then through school, through desks, through the whole thing, and through having to answer things in a hurry, getting little catch breaths, they don't know how to breathe anymore. That's why everybody comes in here and they take this exercise and they're walking around like this.
And I'm relaxed now.
And you're relaxed,
but
and
I'm
you're
not.
Yeah, well, that has to be worked on, Mike. You have to remember
So that
to do
even
that.
when I'm sitting here, I'm like
Yeah.
this. Yeah, when I'm sitting down and talking to you.
Yeah, that will come.
Yes.
And in a couple of weeks, after you get this going, I'll give you an exercise to develop the latissimus so that you do that automatically, so that you
Is that
stand
the
up.
thing?
No, it's one that's on the floor. It's a the Canadians, what do they call them? It's an exercise, exercises. Can't think of the name of it. Only do it twice and has a tremendous effect. You'll see. I forget the name. The Canadians have all these exercises that
Well, tell me about it. Like, what do they do?
You wait till we get there.
I won't do it.
I know. I can't tell you about it. I have to do it.
Oh, well, do it.
No, I have to have you do it, show you how to do it. And you're not ready to do it yet.
Oh.
Okay? But you are ready to sit up with your shoulders back as much as you can possibly think of it. The minute you
But
find
this is a
yourself
breathing exercise that the Canadians do? Was it the Olympic team or something that does it? Or?
No, darling. They have the
Mounted police?
mounted police have a set of exercises that are, I can't think of the name of it right now, Michael, but you do, instead of doing 5 miles, you do a quarter of a mile a certain way, and this is the same as doing 5 miles.
Laying on the ground.
Yeah, well, not lying on the ground, but I mean, there are exercises that do the job. Instead of going into the gym and working out for an hour or a half hour, you do certain exercises twice, and they achieve the same result as a half hour of working out and pressing iron and all that crap. Okay? Isometric.
Isometrics, okay. Yeah.
Isometrics. And I'll give you one that will take care of the latissimus so that this won't be such a difficulty to stand.
Okay.
Okay? Did you learn something?
Oh, yes. Yeah, this is good.
I think the most important thing you might have learned along with the rest of the class
Time goes by so fast.
when you're having fun.
I'm having fun, yes. Want to dance?
Mike, don't deviate. That's what happened.
I learned, you learned
Yes,
a lot.
you learned the most important thing of all. Be yourself. Don't pattern yourself after anyone else. Don't copy. Be original. An original. You are an original. There isn't another you in the whole world. But we so frequently forget that and try to be like the people we admire. And we always take on certain things from the people we admire, but we don't want to be them.
Yes.
You want to continue being you and not giving in to what you think, well, the public wants to hear this. The public wants to hear whatever is good. That's why do you think Tony Bennett is hotter than he's ever been in his life? Because he is Tony Bennett. He's not trying to be Frank Sinatra. He's He's not trying to be Sammy Davis. He isn't trying to be Victor Moon. He's him. And that honesty is what the public wants.
Yes.
Not a carbon copy. You never pay as much for the copy as you do for the original.